Hello there, my beautiful Sagittarius friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful to each and every one of you for being here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. Now I'm going to pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what message Spirit has for you. And at the end of this reading, Sagittarius, I'm going to pull an additional bonus card, including an angel number for you as well. So stay tuned for that, my friends. All right, so we are starting here with the Death card. Now, this energy is interesting because I feel that with the Death card, there's either a sacrifice that needs to be made somewhere in your life, Sagittarius, or there's an ending coming into some of your lives, whether you create this ending on your own or it happens by itself. Whatever is going on in your life right now with the Death card, I want you to use your own intuition with my tarot cards today, Sagittarius, because you're going to receive intuitive messages. This place, this ending that's happening in your life is necessary because there's a new beginning unfolding. So know this. This is a major arcana card. Some of you are feeling this energy intensely. Others, you're feeling this lightly. Okay? We'll take a look at this. The Moon. This is also a major arcana card, and I feel that some of you are looking for answers. Some of you are like wanting answers around what is going on here, like you're seeking the truth, you're trying to find something. And I feel a lot of things are going to be revealed through this ending that's coming into your life here, okay? And some of you are night owls. There's energy coming through as well. So there's almost this interesting energy coming through for some of you where you are more energized at night. So they're wanting you to really focus your attention at night. That's really interesting. The night owls, those of you that are night owls. I'm going to take a look at this card. I'm going to pull another one and see what's going on here. 2 of Wands. So this is you really looking at your future here, Sagittarius. And what I'm getting here is some of you are focused in on possibly making a move, perhaps to another country, another city. And you're really taking a good look at your whole life here, Sagittarius, and really thinking about what needs to change, what needs to happen. And this could be around, you know, you seeking answers through the Moon card or around an ending in your life in some way. So give me a moment here while I take a look at all of these cards and see what my intuition is drawing in. So yes, there's this feeling here of, it's interesting because for some of you, something has ended, an abrupt end that has happened in your life. In some way, this is a relationship or a job, okay? I'm also getting that someone has passed over here as well. So lots of different energies coming in. Some of you are like deciding to leave behind, like end an addiction, end a bad habit, end a relationship around a friendship or a love partner, right? So many endings coming in, and some of you have to actually make a sacrifice around something because your life isn't going in the direction that you want. So there has to be some sort of a sacrifice made because something that you're doing in your day-to-day life isn't working for you or working in your favor. And I feel that you know what this is, Sagittarius. So there needs to be a sacrifice made around this in your life, okay? And this place, it doesn't feel good for some of you. It doesn't feel good at all. It almost feels dark. There's sadness there. There's like worry, anxiety, depression, right? There's a lot of these emotions kind of flowing around through you right now as you're going through this process. And Spirit guides really want you to go through a healing process right now as you're going through this, because when something ends in our life, that can sometimes take a toll on us, right? And some of us are okay with endings, some of us aren't. So Spirit guides really want you to process your emotions. Don't allow those emotions to attach themselves to you. And don't hold on to those emotions either. Once you've processed them, once you've done your healing, release that energy. It's not meant to follow you around because there's a new beginning coming into your life and you don't want any of that old coming into your new. Now, what I'm getting here is some of you have decided that your job needs to end. I feel it was a dark, a negative place for quite some time. Perhaps there was light on it once, early on, but I feel things have changed. And I feel that, you know what I'm getting is a lot of workplaces have changed. I've experienced this in my own life. I'm hearing other people talking about it. So I'm feeling a lot of things are shifting in our world, and some of us are in a place where we're not happy with that. So those of you that aren't happy with it, it's time to really look at other options and really end that chapter of your life. And for others, relationships. I feel COVID had a huge toll on us. And I don't know why spirit guides are bringing COVID into the picture right now, but I do feel for some of you, perhaps you were in a marriage, you're in a marriage or in a relationship. Maybe this is a family member, maybe this is a friend, where COVID really affected them. So this has changed their personality. It's kind of changed them as a person. And now they're kind of off their path. And you're having to make a decision around whether you want to keep this relationship in your life or not. And I feel that a lot of you are going to kind of end that relationship and really move forward into this new beginning. And I feel that some of these people that have gone through this shift or change in their life are really working hard to kind of come back to that version of themselves, but they're having a hard time. And it's all about really healing and asking for help and really getting professional help. For some of those people need the professional help. I do feel like some of you are weighing your options around people in your lives and really ending things because of some of the changes that have happened in your life, directly related to some of the changes that are happening to the people in your life. That sounds so complicated, doesn't it? Oh my gosh, I hope I made sense there. Now, it's like a triangle situation for some of you as well. There's like a triangle happening with 3 people that are involved in a situation, and you're the one that's deciding that you're going to leave that situation and end that whole thing altogether. Now, the other thing I'm getting here is, so look at this light that's shining. I know that some of you know that there's light coming through, that your days are going to become brighter, and that's what you're working towards. So some of you are making sacrifices around maybe sacrificing a relationship for your highest good, sacrificing a position, making a sacrifice of some sort to kind of align yourself to a better path. And I feel that some of you are parents out there that are making a sacrifice because of your kids around something in your life in order to give them a better life, give yourself a better life. And there's an ending happening somewhere around this. So I'm not sure. There's lots of scenarios that can play out with this. So I want you to place this where it resonates for you, Sagittarius. Now, some of you have been dealing with ill health. This is kind of what's coming through as well. This ill health is going to get better, but you have to get on top of it. I feel that some of you are on top of it, but maybe you need to get a second opinion or a third opinion, because I feel that our health system isn't what it was before, that we're almost being passed around from person to person. So you have to kind of take onus of that and really do your legwork and really find someone that is in alignment with you to look at natural remedies, homeopathic stuff as well. And I don't know, perhaps you took something a while ago, did something. I don't know what this is, but it's kind of brought ill health upon you. Maybe somebody that you know that is going through some sort of ill health because of something they took. I don't know what this energy is. Maybe this was a drug that they took. Maybe this was, I don't know, something that they took into their body that is now showing its results. So this has kind of been, there's a lot of different angles of this death card coming in for some of you Sagittarius. So I do feel that this is all kind of ending in your life. There's light coming in now. So all of this is going to evaporate, and there's this new beginning coming in for you. So this is kind of the energy that I'm feeling. And some of you are in this place where you're looking for answers around things, around situations, around your health, around people. All of this is also going to come into light, right? And not only that, some of you are kind of, the answers that you're looking for are going to be revealed to you. Spirit guides are just relaying this information to me now. I'm seeing the visual of like a mass crowd finding things out. A lot of people that are kind of in the same place here, around the same situation, This is so interesting. It's like this mass revealing of something in your life here, Sagittarius. Now, moon rituals are coming in here as well for some of you. I don't know if you do moon rituals in your life here, Sagittarius, but there's almost like this manifestation power coming in. So those of you that are wanting to manifest something into your life, perhaps you haven't seen those manifestations coming in. That vision, that clarity has to be there, and spirit guides want you to start writing those intentions down. And when the full moon is out, to really use the power of the full moon to shed the old, put an ending to something, and manifest that new into your life, because that's going to amplify the energy here. And as I'm talking about this, I'm doing a full moon ritual ceremony with all of my viewers on August the 1st. I'm going to announce the time. You can mark this date down in your calendars, but I am doing a live event on YouTube. So this is going to be my very first one. So we're going to do a manifestation ritual where we release these old energies, bring endings to that old, and we're going to bring in the new. Now, the other thing is, some of you are night owls and your energy is more energetic at night and around the full moon, or just around the moon's presence. Spirit guides want you to leverage this energy, because what's happening here is you're gaining intuitive downloads from spirit. I feel a lot of you are highly creative, either at night or early hours of the day before everyone's awake, before the sun comes out. To leverage this, because as the world is quiet, this is when that energy comes through for some of you. And to use this energy in order to create, because that's when the intuitive downloads are there. And what spirit guides are showing me right now is use quartz crystals for some of you, especially if you want to amplify that energy of creativity in your life. Surround yourself in a circle with quartz crystals, and then work in that space surrounded by those quartz crystals, because that's going to energize you. That's going to bring that focused energy in for you as well. Okay. And rituals, nighttime rituals. This is big. I use a nighttime ritual at night before I go to sleep. I shower, and that water energy, I use it to cleanse all the energies through the day, shed the old. And when I go to bed at night, I'm recharging my energy. And this works really, really well, because I'm a morning person. And I feel I'm a morning person because I do this energy ritual where I cleanse the energies of the days through water, because water is very powerful. It's very energetic. Using the power of water and its energy to cleanse myself, and then recharge at night. And then you wake up and you're fresh. And it's so beautiful. It works, and you do feel the energy. I definitely feel that energy. All right, so know that the answers are coming within you, and spirit guides are showing me the sky. So some of you go outside for a walk at night when it's really, really quiet, just in your neighborhood. Stand out on the patio at night, just look up at the stars and just take in the nighttime sounds, the night vibration, the energy of the night. Because with this is, I feel there's messages coming through. So some of you are going to experience like different animals, different sounds, and this is the universe communicating with you. So spirit guides are saying that some of you are in an area where it's very noisy, very loud, and at nighttime or even early in the morning when it's still dark outside, to stand outside, even if it's for 15-20 minutes, to listen to everything and just embrace the feeling of being in that present moment in those hours at night, because there's messages that the universe will send you. You're going to see it coming through. It's going to be so interesting, because I'm seeing, like, even though it's nighttime, I'm seeing butterflies, even moths, like cats, just nature and the universe. Some of you might see something in the sky, like a comet. And these are all signs that are specifically for you, Sagittarius. So be aware and be present, and use the nighttime hours, the moon energy, to really amplify yourselves. Now, I feel a lot of you are in a place right now where not only are endings happening, not only are you looking for answers, but you're focusing in on creating your future. You're really working hard towards this place. I feel a lot of you have a vision. You know exactly what that destination point is. For others, I feel you're being forced to look at this, but I feel it's not a forced energy. It may feel forced, but it's been put on you because you're meant to shift. You're meant to pivot. You're meant to align to the path that you're you're supposed to be on. And because of this, you're having to look at the whole of your world. And some of you are now making choices around traveling, right? Some of you are thinking about a move or just traveling in general to gain more experience and knowledge because you have the moon card, to really travel the world and learn more about people and just the world itself. And others, you're planning a move. And this is you really working on your future. You're contemplating, you're planning, and you're figuring things out. And through this process, I feel not only are you going to receive intuitive downloads by maybe if you're indecisive, standing outside at night and really gaining clarity through that, and really ending things in your life and ending things and looking at the focus on the future. The other thing that's coming in here right now, just totally interrupted me, is spirit guides are wanting you to release your past here, Sagittarius. It's almost like there's almost like this reliving of your past and really bringing it to life through your thoughts. So they're wanting you to kind of delete that right now and focus on your future and be in the present moment and look forward. Create what you want in your world. The world is your oyster, okay? It's a blank canvas now for some of you, and it's up to you what you want to put on that blank canvas. And that power is within you. You are a creator. So I feel some of you are in this process of actually creating that reality you want to live in. And I feel that this is a really powerful energy. I love creating. I am a creator. I've created this studio with my husband. Just the vision, I had this vision for this studio and it's come to. I've got a few add-ons I want to do. That's going to come in due time. I just got to gain the exact crystal clarity around that. But everything I've envisioned in my mind came into fruition here. So whatever it is that you're wanting here, Sagittarius, have crystal clear clarity around it, okay? Because when you do that, when you have that clarity, everything starts to work in alignment to bring you to that place. And when you know what your destination point is, you're going to reach it because you know what it is. And opportunities start to come in, blessings come in. They come in the most unique, most mysterious way. So I feel that you are working in alignment with the universe to really bring about this beautiful world into your reality. And some of you are going to be traveling. Some of you are going to be shifting homes. Some of you are going to be shifting workplaces. Some of you are going to be kind of coming into this place where you're flying solo for a little while, and that's okay, right? Because when you fly solo, that really gives us an opportunity to learn more about ourselves. And, you know, those of us that are lonely in the world where we don't have a partner or friends, rather than focusing in on the lonely part, why not start focusing in on yourself? Doing things and exploring the possibilities and really getting out there, right? And what I'm getting right now for some of you is improv. I don't know, have any of you ever tried improv? That's a great place to start to get yourself outside of yourself and really get comfortable with yourself and your mind, working that mind, that muscle in the brain, right? So, and it really teaches us, improv really teaches us to be in the present moment. So try improv, those of you that haven't, because it opens up a whole can of doors. It's not a can, it's a door of opportunities. And you yourself start to change and almost open up. So I feel there's a major opening happening here for a lot of you, and there's a lot of excitement. There's an adventure here as well. So I feel for a lot of you, this change that's coming into your life is for the better, and it's much needed in your lives. And you know, this is going to be a blessing in disguise in some of your lives, that maybe, you know, you're going through some sort of a hardship around an ending in your life, and it might feel bad in the moment, but there's a higher purpose for it, okay? And you're gaining a superpower through that experience. So I just want you to know that there's brighter days ahead, much brighter days ahead, and you have the opportunity to actually create the type of life you want, right? So that is your reading through the tarot cards. I'm now going to pull a bonus card for you from this deck. It's called the Priestess of Light Oracle. I absolutely love this deck. It's got the most beautiful visuals, the most beautiful messages. So I'm excited to pull a card here from this deck for you. So Let's see what we get for you, Sagittarius. Building your world, creation, expansion, and networking. Look at that. It's an alignment for you. So I feel this is kind of what's happening here. This is that next chapter of your life, Sagittarius. So let me read you the interpretation here from the guidebook. All right, building your world. A priestess of the bees sits peacefully in the hollow of a tree, gathering the energy of the bees that fly around her and rest on her fingertips and third eye. She's surrounded by the honeycomb, and through her vision is turned inward. Her thoughts are focused on outer plans taking shape. The bee is one of nature's most industrious creatures, and this card foretells a time of great productivity and expansion for you. Whew, I'm getting goosebumps just reading this for you, Sagittarius. If you've been thinking about growing your business or creating an entirely new one, focus on those intentions now. Your dreams may also include composing music, writing, teaching, painting, cooking, or baking, which are all projects that build on ideas and produce nectar for the body, mind, and soul. They do require repeated attention and action, so take time to create a plan, set some goals, and bring both the creative and technical elements together. The bee is also a symbol of fertility, so the expansion foretold here may relate to family matters, a child or children on the way, new in-laws through marriage, or even reconnecting with distant friends or relatives, are all ways that you may be expanding your personal network. I feel this is aligning really well here with your Two of Wands card, Sagittarius. On a practical level, this card could also indicate a career in architecture, design, or construction. It could also signify connections with people who do such work. You may even be building a new house or expanding your present one. The bees join together to assemble their hive, structure, and provide for their community, increasing value for all. Now is a perfect time for you to build the world you desire. So make your plans and get set to work. Sagittarius, look at that. I do feel that some of you are in creation mode, that you've let go of the old and you're in with the new, and you're really creating this beautiful place for yourself in the world. So look at that. What a beautiful message for you today. I'm now going to pull an angel card, an angel number for you. Some of you have been seeing angel numbers. This is going to be your confirmation, and for others, you can use this as an affirmation. All right, we are getting number 21. I am inspiring. So if you've been seeing 21, twos and ones together, know that you are inspiring, my friends. Let me read this to you. You are highly creative with a strong will to succeed. Your imagination is highly charged. It reveals itself in everything that you do, from your sparkling conversation to your most prized projects. Oh my gosh, Sagittarius, look at you go, my friends. If this reading resonates for you, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day, and thank you so much for watching.